Razer's Project Ava is an insult to life. Let me explain. So, if you haven't seen this yet, it is a AI companion that lives in a glass tube. Okay, it is basically based on Grok Ani, Elon Musk's Grok Ani. Yes, Elon Musk owns Twitter, which has now become X, and then X made this little app called Grok Ani, where you can talk to this bootleg Misa Misa from Death Note. So this is Ani. She is a bootleg anime character. She literally is a knockoff from Death Note. Okay, and so yeah, she is unfiltered, uncensored, and she just talks dirty and can whisper to you, and she can switch between different outfits. Yeah, you can basically see it here. And so Elon Musk Grok Ani uses this company called Animation Inc. to power its motion. It uses generative AI motion. Now, does that ring a bell? Well, it should. Here is a clip from Hayao Miyazaki's thoughts on artificial intelligence. Here you see Nobuo Kawakami showing a demo of AI generated motion. You see this like zombie freaky thing walking on its own. This is one of the earliest demos of generative AI motion being applied to a 3D model. And now you see Miyazaki's face. Talking about his friend. Whoever creates this stuff has no idea what pain is or whatsoever. I am utterly disgusted. You can go ahead and do it, but he would never use this into his work at all. This is an insult to life itself. The room is quiet. These people were helping him with this test, this experiment. Okay? And so yeah, basically, if you're not familiar with Hayao Miyazaki, he is one of the founders of Studio Ghibli, a very well-known anime studio for making films that are just beautiful, handcrafted. Every frame is a painting. Motion, animation is so thoughtful and detailed. And yeah, he says this kind of AI motion is an insult to life itself. Now, this, by Animation Inc., is literally just a more polished version of that. If we scroll down, you can see it is doing motion on device at a fraction of the cost. What is that cost? Okay? That cost is hiring motion capture actors, hiring a studio to record that motion capture. That is the cost of storing those animations in your game, in your app, whatever. And now it's just all replaced by a singular AI model. If we scroll down, this is Ani 2 model. This is what they offer. This is what they integrated with Grok Ani. They also offer it. They're also planning to offer a platform, probably with partnering with Razer. And then they also hope to replace live streamers or VTubers, where they, typically you have your VTuber who's using a virtual avatar, and they are still controlling the virtual avatar even if they're not showing their face. Now, you don't need to control anything. Just let the AI control it. At some point, you're like, wait, then what are you really even interacting with if you're watching these VTubers or these live streamers? Like, really? And then they're also planning to make a content production engine. Okay, so it sounds like Sora basically. They want to make a video editor like Sora, but instead of being fully generative AI, it's only the motion. And then they're going to hook it up with 3D. And here's the team. You have a bunch of these either Ukrainian or Russian. Apologies if you're Ukrainian and I mix you two up. But these are all Ukrainian or Russians. And they claim to be based in SF. Okay? They had previously sold this like AR filter startup company, the Meta. And then they were working on more stuff. And yeah, so they are using generative motion. It says it right there. AI model generates 3D motion in real time. It says it right there. And to tie this in, back to Project Ava. Project Ava is using Grok Ani. They're using Elon Musk AI model. Every single AI companion has to be powered by some sort of LLM technology. They are choosing Grok. Out of all of the AI services out there, they chose Grok. And yeah, so now every single time you're using this, you're spending money on tokens. And that tokens is coming from X or Grok Ani. Essentially, every single time you're talking to this character, every single time you're talking to Razer Project Ava, you're putting another nickel into Elon Musk's wallet. Okay? Just to put it simple. And you are also supporting AI generated motion, which is an insult to life itself. Okay? So this is not really generative video. This is just generative AI motion. But, this is exactly what Miyazaki found to be an insult to life itself. It was generative AI motion. That is what powers Razer's Project Ava. Okay, it's right there. It's right there on Animation Inc.'s website. They're so happy to collaborate with them. They link to them, and then they write a whole write-up about it. And then here's their team. Let me don't even get me started. So all these like little footage clips right here, these are not drawn. This is all generative AI video. Okay? They couldn't be arsed to take the time to hire an artist. Instead, they use generative AI video. Okay, let me play the thing.
This is Project Ava.
So if you can't tell already, the way they're moving is not like a 3D model, and it's not like live 2D either. This is literally just generative AI video. And even on their newest video, you can see also this sticker right here. Like, notice how she's wearing supposed to be a Razer headset. You would think that someone who works at Razer would draw the Razer logo on there. This is probably AI generated, okay? Everything is generated. This, if you still can't tell, like, this is generative AI video. It's not a 3D model. It's not a live 2D model. Look at how this headset looks so wonky. Look at her hair. It looks wonky. Look at her eyes. It doesn't even, like, they're not even the same.
It's a good thing.
And look at the tattoos. Like, what is that mess? What even is on his hand? Okay? What even is this? Razer is just making AI fucking slop. Making, like, AI can be good. Okay? It has lots of purposes. It can be used for medical research. It can be used for companionship. But this is just all the wrong ways to do it. Like, you're not supporting creators. You're not supporting artists. You're not even supporting mocap actors anymore. This is just an insult to life itself. Razer, come on. Do better.